Hey, what is happening, Hexkins? Pulsechain? What is happening, chat? It's been a minute since I did a stream, so I thought I better do it because I got COVID and it's very, very mild. I'm not jabbed, kind of strange, and lo and behold, some articles are coming out, and there's some research saying that the virus might have come from a leak from the Chinese biosecurity lab. Anyway, so many, many, many years later, I finally contracted. I'm doing okay, to be honest. I've had a lot worse. So, Pulsechain, what have we got? Having a rest, wake up. We've all seen this news. It's not breaking, but I thought a bit of clickbait. We got Pulsechain.com news. Devs beat the bug. They beat the bug and got to stage 9 to complete in Pulse Aragon. This means it's likely that the remaining metadata generated stages will complete as well. So maybe there was something, causing something to bottleneck. I don't know. All clients are testing well now, and the tooling is being prepared for a testnet v3 launch. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Now, I know you remember this tweet, everyone. I every time I think of it, every time I see the price, hovering around at 10 cents or whatever, going up to 10 cents or going back down to 10 cents, it's bouncing off the lows that we saw more recently. Just remember this tweet. Go back. Remember all the content you've ever seen from Hexkins. Remember them saying, 10 cents doesn't actually matter on the way to $100. Now, $100 might seem, distant future, but we'll see. We shall see if it ever gets there, or when it gets there. I'm a betting man. I like to think it will get there. When it does, it's going to be absolutely insane. That price will do. Let's do some simple math. So you get 1 T share, you generate 1 hex. If it's worth $100, you're gonna get $100 per, per hex generated. That's pretty cool. Now, moving on. So what did that do to the price? Well, we've got here. It's up about 10%. I think I saw it a bit higher before. In the 6 hour, it was 13.3%. Not bad all around. Now, what else? That's about it, really. Now, make sure you keep an eye out for actual official updates, whether it be from, my understanding would be Richard Hart's Twitter, or on the Telegram group. Not sure I said that right. The application Telegram, that's probably correct. Make sure you check out and are following maybe hex.com, maybe Richard's calls, Hex News, official channels, and also verify. Now, the next thing, so hopefully grab some attention, but we've got here in Australia. Basically, this is frustrating me because it's not frustrating me, but if Hex gets to, $100, that's insane. You want to be able to use your Hex and stuff like that, So you want to be able to sort of dictate how the legislation goes. You want to be favorable for innovation. You're not stifling, So I went back and watched this, I think it was a Senate hearing. A good 2 hours of it was related to Schedule 2. What they did, they talked about various parties had the ability to speak on the Treasury Laws Amendment Bill. Now, Schedule 2 specifically talks about, treating cryptocurrency as a foreign currency or not. One group came out And they basically said, I think it was a Technology Council of Australia. They came out and basically were in favor of BTC, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency in general, not being a foreign currency. So that was one group, was called upon to provide information as a witness. It then went on to have other parties. So then it had, Blockchain Australia, Gaydon's lawyers, SwiftX Exchange, and a lecturer from Queensland University Tech, basically presenting their side of what cryptocurrency, their opinions on how cryptocurrency should be or should not be viewed, specifically to Schedule 2, but their arguments tended to be a lot broader, I think. Then they went on, the hearing went on to ask about opinions from another group. Now, this particular group, going back through my notes, was, I guess, from the more of the government side. So it had individuals from the Treasury, multiple individuals from the Treasury. It had individuals from the Board of Taxation, the Treasury Department, the Corporation International Tax Division, Corporate Tax Policy Unit, Corporate International, and Assistant Financial Division to the Treasury. That was pretty interesting. To go back and watch it in context is worth doing, because it is worth understanding where this cryptocurrency stuff is going. But to summarize, some of the key sort of findings I found was to understand this. There's a Treasury Laws Amendment Bill, Schedule 2. Now, there was an open consultation phase, and what took place was, basically an opportunity for people in the industry, people in the community, to be able to write to the consultation stage and put their opinions forward. So whether that be you think it should be or shouldn't be, whatever. Basically, what I learned after watching this recent video, only 16 responses in all of Australia were submitted. So however many, I know Australia's not that big, but 16 people, only 16 people bothered to care about how cryptocurrency might be treated. So maybe you wanted, mind you, I didn't submit, so I can't speak on it. As in, I should have done more, I know, but if you wanted cryptocurrency to be treated like El Salvador as a foreign currency, for whatever reason, you had the opportunity to explain this, and 16 people did. I think 2 of them anonymously. So only 14 were actually known. So that is a frustration. I would have thought there's more than 16 people in all of Australia who know about cryptocurrency, who want, innovation. Personally, I wouldn't have minded to see all cryptocurrency treated as foreign currency. Now, I'm not sure what flow-on effects that would have, because I would have to look into the background, what how that would change your holdings, for example. But my understanding is it might have been a good idea, because because you wouldn't have to pay any tax gains, pretty sure, on your cryptocurrency, because foreign currency, as it increases and decreases in value, you do not have to pay those things. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so 16 people in all of Australia decided to submit that. So I was like, what? Anyway, so then the next one we've got here in Australia. So this is still ongoing. We've got Board of Taxation Review. So this one I also submitted. Basically, it asked for some feedback from industry, from individuals. Now, I'm hoping more than 16 people submitted a response to this one in all of Australia, to sort of help steer and have your word on how cryptocurrency is going to work. But that consultation phase is now closed, and basically the findings were due. So I guess the results of the consultation phase, they gather everything and sort of put a list together of what seems to be a trend, a pattern. Excuse me, COVID voice kicking in. What issues there are, things like that. Again, this is all covered in depth in the previous video, the recent hearing, which is very tedious to watch. I had to actually download it because it would not even load properly. It was almost like done on purpose. Basically, though, this here was delayed by 9 months. So the results of the Board of Taxation review, the findings are due mid-September 2023. So that's going to be pushed out to Australia's next financial year. And we also have running token mapping review again, and these findings are due. So that, I guess, the results, so everyone's can, if you want, you can write a result, you can write a reply to the consultation phase. So what it would look like would be this. You would have, there's literally 5 days left in Australia to, for its existence, no, for you to have a say. You can log in, and basically it's being guided in a way because it cites, the banking international settlements bank as a part of their research. So one could argue that it is influencing crypto regulation instead of the people of Australia. Now, if only 16 people reply to this, and at least half are maybe anti-crypto, maybe it's not going to be so good for Australia. But it's not the end of the world, because this is the funny thing. We have it due mid-2023. So if it's due mid-2023, no actual legislation or anything like that is likely to be rolled out or voted upon, or however the policy or process goes. Because after that, they then have this. They have license and custody consultation paper. Now, this could be concerning because who knows how this is going to go. They might say, even though I think there's more than enough laws and regulation regarding cryptocurrency, I think they could potentially say some version of licensing might be applicable to, I don't know, whatever they come up with. I'll find out more. So it's not worth speculating on this part too hard at the moment, because I'm not sure what their objective is. I'm not sure if they're going after DeFi or if they're going to do the whole guidance regarding like Tornado Cash like they did in the US. It's unknown, so we'll find out more. But again, it doesn't seem like they're going to be moving on Australian regulations. So they're not going to sort of update the regulations here or amend any regulations here to say, crypto is treated as XYZ until it sounds like 2024. And it might be early 2024, but again, we saw this one here pushed out 9 months. And many people were concerned, and they were expressing their concerns that if you move too early on this and stuff up crypto, they're just going to leave. I think they even said in here they had one company worth about 25 million or 2.5 million. I think it was 25 million. Could have been 250 million. I can't remember. They said they basically packed up and left and went to Germany because they're like, I'm out. Australia, what are you doing? Nah, gone. And this is the concern that, the people need to understand, like running regulations, I guess, or the politicians who are trying to put together this, trying to help us all, which, I never asked for the government's help, but, they're going to impose it anyway. But that's the sort of thing. And to watch it was just tedious. It's like, these people are the people that are running crypto. I'm not so sure I trust them. So again, if you're in Australia, it's extremely important to have your say on all of these things. I mean, this one's gone. But I'll repeat, Australia had a chance to maybe treat crypto as a foreign currency, and 16 people replied. 16 in all of Australia. The Board of Taxation review, there was one running parallel in the UK. I tried to tell some people, no one responded. And I'm hoping it's more than 16. I think a few more people are engaging with this crypto token mapping review here. I've seen a huge amount of, I've seen a few bodies, and they're all sort of pushing, have your say, have your say, have your say, because there's literally 5 days left, and I'm hoping more than 16 people reply. Because keep in mind, these people that can, apply to have token mapping, the same people that open these consultation phases are the same. They can apply as well. So you could have government itself writing a report saying this is why I think our way is the best, and that maybe could hold some weight. I'm not sure if they're going to be the way it's equally going to be distributed. Like, so say government body writes towards this consultation phase versus me, a small individual. They might just go like, we'll just ignore the individual. We'll go with the, we'll make it look professional. Who knows? What's happening, chat? Hey, they need to block Tin Top. Yeah, I thought I'd jump on and just drill into people if they want to know, because it's pretty frustrating, because I'm not sure people even understand what's going on. I'm still having trouble with it, because they start rolling out like layer upon layer upon layer of confusion. So they're and this is another argument. They're saying they might even deem cryptocurrency as either a foreign currency, either a foreign currency or not a foreign currency before they roll out a review of the findings about the Board of Taxation review, and then they roll out a token mapping like the findings. In the meantime, they're going to be declaring cryptocurrency either a foreign currency or not a foreign currency. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, I actually might have to do that. Yeah, but it's hard because I'm not sure people will even understand what I'm saying. And there's literally 5 days left. So, but yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's about it, man. Like, we had good news though. Good news. Pulsechain update. That was nice. I always refer back to this tweet. Every time I see it, I'm like, yeah, $100 hex. That would be pretty nice. Maybe on 2 chains. Who knows? Price is looking good. It's okay. Up 12% or whatever on 6 hours. Yeah. Boil down of basically what is happening. But yeah, literally 5 days left, and then we have to wait till mid 2023, and then they're going to be targeting these licensing and custodial consultation papers. So that's going to be the unknown. I have to watch this space closely. Again, it's good to know, not really, that these guys, are influencing the crypto regulation, even here in Australia. It's kind of insane, Yeah, that's about it, people. That's all I got. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.